At BBMT, we know how important it is to make sure that no buyers fall through the cracks. And we've developed a system that helps your agents and your brokers make sure that they do stay on top of each one of the buyers that inquire about one of the properties. The first thing that we do is we incentivize the buyer to register in the website. And the incentives are very simple but ingenious in that we will provide the buyer or the tenant with more information, such as the name and address of the location of the property, once they sign a confidential agreement, of course. And that incentivizes them to register. And so far on our BBMT platform since 2006, we've had over 70,000 people register on our websites. So once they register on our website, that's where the monitoring of the buyer begins, because we capture their IP address and there is no longer a need for them to log in for us to know who they are. So we're monitoring their progress, we're monitoring their movements. And once they register with us, the broker will receive a new registration alert from the system automatically for every buyer that registers. The next thing the system does, it will send out an automatic email alert that the buyer didn't visit the site, didn't visit the website. And that happens when you have a buyer coming from BizBuySell or Business for Sale or LoopNet. Wherever that buyer comes from, it goes into a database and the clock starts for that. And within 24 hours, the agent will receive an email alert saying, hey, call this buyer up, he still hasn't come to the website. The third thing that our system does to keep the agents on top of the buyers is an automatic email alert that actually goes to the buyers with a nice note that says something like, hey, we noticed you may have an interest in this property. Let me know if I can help you. And it'll be directly from the agent to the buyer. And finally, the last thing that we do is when we're monitoring the buyers, we're monitoring how many views they see on a listing. And your system can be set up to create these email alerts automatically. And what we do in those email alerts is you can see and click a link in there that shows the buyer's history. The client notifies of the contact automatically, and a reminder follow-up email can be generated as well. And let me show you some of these emails that we currently have that exist. First, new registrations for a mobile website. You can see what comes across to the broker, and also for the website registrations on the World Wide Web. We can see what happens there for this particular buyer. The next thing that we do is send a email notice to a buyer, and here is one example, and it's from the desk of Mel Jones. Hello, I'm Mel Jones with Selling Restaurants. I want to make sure that you have all the information you need about resorts, area, restaurant, and bar with real estate and hard liquor owner Carrie. If you have any questions, please give me a call. And this incentivizes the buyer to contact the agent on that property. Sometimes it's through email and sometimes it is through a phone call. And finally, the email that we do get is the buyer is looking hard at the listing. Here's the Greenhorn Grill. I've viewed it 3 times. It generated an email. The broker can go into the view the member information, just like that. Then the broker can also go into the email the individual. So you can send an email to the individual instantly. And that's how our smart buyer system works at BBMT. We look forward to helping you nail these buyers and do more deals.